Permission from my elders to speak.
Debo.
Habari Gani. Habari Gani and Asante Sana for joining us. Thank you very much for joining us. We are here today to recognize and to commemorate our ancestors and their role and their survival in the and surviving the East St. Louis Race War. Debo?
All right now.
Well, there are some people here older than I am, so permission from the elders to speak? All right then. On July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of 1917, the black community in East St. Louis was besieged by an angry white mob. Their concern supposedly was that black workers would take over their jobs at the aluminum ore company and the American Steel Company. But the issue started long before then. When black folks first started moving into East St. Louis, they had a problem. When black folks began to excel in East St. Louis, they had a problem. When black folks began to show that we could live decent lives and be prosperous, they had an even bigger problem. Our father, uncles, and aunts were all survivors of this East St. Louis race war. And they called it a war, not a riot. They said that sometime in early April, white mobs began to shoot at black children as they went to school. Various families had to take up weapons to take their children to school with them, to keep them safe. By May of that year of 1917, a large gathering of whites from the aluminum ore company marched through the streets of East St. Louis attacking black folks. By July 1st, cars were driving through the black community shooting into people's homes. Later that same day, because that happened earlier in the day, later that same day, another black car like the one that come in the morning came through the black community, and black folks were ready this time and shot back. A sheriff was shot and killed. Then shortly thereafter, the mob went wild, attacking black homes, burning people, beating up a black woman and dragging her off a streetcar. Whatever they could do, they could go after and kill a black person if they could get one. When the National Guard was called in, they saw it as their sacred obligation to join in. Those are supposed to be the ones you look for some kind of protection. But we had to protect ourselves. In our household, a white mob joined in front of the house and was shooting in the front and throwing torches in the back. Our grandmother built a raft, jumped out the side window with the children, hid in the tall grass, and then later, after hours of being in that tall grass, moved to the river because they wouldn't allow black folks across the Eads Bridge into St. Louis, and built a raft and took her children, our father and uncles and aunts, into safety. There are many stories like that. Black folks trying to cross that river by swimming, getting away from the carnage that was happening in our community, a community that burned down a war that burnt down a whole section of East St. Louis, never really to recover. And so on these days, we come to, one, remember this history, to tell this story so that it is not forgotten, and that future generations will know what was happening and will know what to do and what to look for in the future, because we will see to it that this will not happen like that again. The thing to keep to remember is that the black community was not totally prepared. It was besieged children, women, homes, not prepared, not ready for the siege that happened. But out of their ingenuity, their creativity, their determination to survive, we are here today as a testament to that survival. We are here today to be able to tell this story for others to know what happened, and so it will not be forgotten, and so that we can be prepared if necessary in the future. These are the stories that keep a people. These are the stories that we must pass. These are the things that we say. And so we come each year, family, friends, supporters, and everybody else who wants to remember this, and place flowers in this river in honor of those who fought back, for those who lost their lives, and in memory of this great war that we are both the descendants and survivors of. So here we come today to do this honor and to place these flowers in this river, which we feel, many of us, and I believe all of us here, that is our sacred obligation to remember and to pass this story on.
May I have permission for my elders to speak? Because we are here to honor today, we would like for everybody to take a rose. Haile will be bringing them around. And we put the roses in the river to give praise and honor to the Creator, to give praise and honor to the energy of the river who allowed people to come across, to give praise and honor to our ancestors who did the work of building rafts, of surviving, of fighting back, to give praise and honor to the continuation of those legacies, to give praise and honor to all of our ancestors who have fought injustice and righteousness throughout history, and who have continued to thrive, who have continued to survive, and who have continued to pass down the legacy, so that we are standing here at this moment in our white, with our flowers, to give praise and honor to that. So as you are holding your roses, think about that. The ones who came before, giving them honor and respect. So we can come up a little bit further. And we say, great Creator, great ancestors, great Wazazi. We say, Asante Sana, for all that you have given, for all that you have provided, for allowing safe passage, for allowing the information to pass down from generation to generation, for our victories, for our love, for our family. At this time, we will throw our flowers into the river, giving our praise and honors. We say Asante Sana to each of you all. And we say Asante Sana to all of those. Give you praise and honor. Asante Sana. And Asante Sana to everyone for coming out and being a part of this day, this ritual. May this energy and spirit continue on with you all throughout your day. The honor, the power, the victory, the legacy, the love, the joy that has come from our people traveling across this river and many rivers, many bodies of water. So we say Asante Sana to each of you. Ashe.